This is that 3/4 horsepower 6-pole repulsion start induction Century I was talking about earlier. This one took me all the way to eastern Pennsylvania on a, I don't know, 7,000 mile round trip motor collecting road trip. There's other ones under there that were on the same trip. There's a 3 horsepower. I think 2 of them are 3 horsepower, and one of them is this one right here is a 2 horsepower 6-pole. So the frame is the same as the 2 3s under there. And then there's way back up under there, there's some 3/4 horsepowers that came from that trip. Oh, I don't even remember. There's a polyphase one. See the gray one up there? Barely can see that. That's I think that's a 3/4 horsepower polyphase, and I have a 2 horsepower polyphase somewhere. Anyway, to the motor of interest here. This one is obviously wired for 220. I just left it like that. Unfortunately, it's missing its ceramic insulator and the whole bit. That's kind of sad. How the heck does that ever happen? I have no idea. Its nameplate's in good shape, but let's listen to it start on 120. It's got a thrust bearing on the end of it. There we are, running at almost 1200 RPM with no load, of course. Yeah, that's a really weird. Look at that thrust bearing just added on to the end of the regular motor frame. And it's got, there you can see it right there. It's got a grease cap on it. I guess I should be looking through the camera, not at what I'm looking at. Huh? Nameplate's very good on this one. If we can get it into focus. Let's see. There we go. Repulsion start induction single phase motor. And this one, I have to read that directly. I think this has the same typical 2 patent dates, 1914, 1915, 60 cycle 110 or 220, 12.2 or 6.1 amps, and of course 1165 RPM. Love these slower ones. 3/4 horsepower and a frame. I think that's a P6. I think that's what that says. Anyway, we'll have to document all of this before I put it away too. It's got the original. So, you know, for the organ blower fan, I'm sure is what this came from. These ones with these long shafts, I think those were Spencer turbine organ blowers. That big 2 horsepower under there is that way also. As a look at the front, it's got pretty bulgy end bells. They seem to bulge forward more. Like, look at this 3 horsepower right here. It's got real short end bells, see? And then this got real bulgy ones. And then, see that 1 horsepower? Those are fairly flat. This 3/4 has real bulgy ones. Stick way out. I don't know. Man, they made a lot of varieties of these. This one is a P10, that 3 horsepower. So anyway, that's about enough of that. Oh, we'll hear it coast down. Shut off the power. I can find the switch. These would sound better on full voltage, but they're still neat nonetheless. I don't have 240 volts handy at the moment in the garage. Maybe another day.